Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's project we'll see how to remove the license plate light for Ford Focus 2011 wagon. Before we go on, you need to know that this is a module. The light and the open trunk button will be together in this small module. To remove it, you need to take off this element, and to do that we are going to remove a lot of parts from the door. So if you are okay with that, we can go on by telling you that you will need three tools. This is one of them, a plastic removal tool, a Phillips screwdriver, and a 10mm socket. Okay, now that we have the tools, let's go on with our project. First thing first, open the trunk, and once it's fully open you can see the two handles that you can close the trunk, and each handle has a plastic cover that you can see. We are using that plastic tool to protect the plastics and remove it. There are only clips that's holding it together, no screws. But after you remove the cap, you will see two screws. You can use the Phillips screwdriver to remove those. So there are two screws for each handle, four screws in total. Then with our plastic tool we can pry out the door trim. There are no more screws, so only this kind of clips, but be careful, there are a lot of those, and you need to be careful when you remove the trim not to lose any of those clips. We will need them to put that back together. You may need some strength to pull the trim out, and at that point maybe some of the clips will came loose, but be careful, put them back. As I was saying, we need to put the trim back together. This is how you can find it, and then this is how you can put it back. At this point we could go on and remove that plastic assembly holder, but we will see that tail light assembly is over that plastic holder, like we can see it here, and we don't want end up damaging it like in this picture. So the best way to do it is to remove the tail light assembly. To do that we have two things to remove. One of them is the electric connection. We can easily remove it by pressing this small clip. Press on it and then pull it out, and then we have this plastic nut. Unscrew it. Then you can use the nut and or the electric connection to push it out, or use this kind of plastic tools to protect the paint to pry out the assembly. Do that for the other side, and be careful, take your time. You don't want to end up doing things like this. You can fix them, but they will not look like they are new. So after that, the next thing, you will see 6 holes in these places, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you can access 6 nuts, where that plastic thing has 6 screws, and we are using this extension with 10mm socket, and we are going to remove the 6 nuts. And then you can easily remove the plastic element, safely remove the plastic element, but be careful, there are also 4 clips on each place where you remove the nuts, so don't pull it too hard. Take your time, and also be careful that in your right hand at this point, so in the right side of this element, it's the electric connection. Here you can see how we did in the end remove it, and here you can see the small clip that holds the cable, and now we have the electric connection. We have a small clip that you can press and pull it out. It's very easy to remove. And then the assembly, the full assembly, it has some clips, one in the right side and one on the left side, and here is the module. So if you have a problem with the lamp or with the button, you need to order this part. You cannot replace only the lamp. I mean, maybe you can do it, open it, crack it open, but it's all glued in together. And of course, here is how to put it back. Just push it back and that's it. Now we have to put everything back together in reverse order. So first thing first, we are going to put back the electric connection. We have this connector, just press it back. It has only one way to put it. Then reroute the cable through this small clip, put back and align the screws and clips through the door's holes, and then lift up the door. Use the 6 nuts. First you can use the extension with the socket and tie them by your hand, and then use some sort of help to tie them better, but don't use too much help, because as you saw, that element, it's a plastic element, and then you don't want to break it. Next step is to be sure that everything is working fine. As you can see, the light and the switch is working correctly. So now we can go on and put back the tail light assembly. You can see here there are 2 pins that are now must be centered to that 2 holes, and the screw through this hole. So just align it, press on it, and then that's it. Now you can put back the plastic nut, tight it by your hand, and after that you can check if everything is together, everything is put back together by checking this alignment here. Then don't forget to put the electric connection. This is also one way to put it. You cannot screw this up. And then be careful to have all the clips, so no clip should be missing. And here also be careful of this plastic clip in the other element of the door that was not removed. There are 2 on each side. Be careful to place them. And here you can see that this is a good place where one of the clips may hide. If you missing one of them, check under that. And now just put it back. You can start by putting it through that hole where the lock is, and then just press it back that the clips can clips back. And we will have a closer look through one of the access door. Here is the access door that you can remove the tail light if you want to replace a bulb. And now you can put back the screws, because that was it. It's not a hard thing to do, but you need to remove a lot of things, and in the end we succeeded. Everything was fine. After that, of course, you need to put back those covers for handles, and that's it. This is our project. Hope it was fine. Hope the information will help you. So until next time, when we hope we'll see you again on our channel, all the best and see you soon.